Forget the boring stuff. These are the strange, the surprising, and the quietly brilliant facts nobody talks about. From rivers that catch fire to phones tested by robotic butts, turtles that breathe through their behinds, and pizza with royal roots. It's proof the world is far weirder than anyone admits. Ready to get hit with knowledge you didn't know you needed? Is it true that in Argentina there is a river that burns? The Quirecura River in Argentina is known for erupting fiery geysers due to underground methane deposits. When the gas reaches the surface and meets oxygen, it ignites. Scientists worry these emissions may indicate deeper geological instability. Locals call it the River of Spirits and link it to ancient legends, adding a mystical layer to this already extraordinary natural phenomenon. Why do you think the world's most expensive coffee costs so much? Kopi Luwak, the priciest coffee at $600 per pound, comes from beans digested by civets in Southeast Asia. Enzymes in their stomachs alter the bean's chemistry, reducing bitterness and creating a smooth, distinct flavor. Despite ethical concerns around its production, coffee lovers value it for its rarity and taste, making it one of the most expensive brews on Earth. Imagine for a moment that Alaska was once part of Russia. Alaska, once Russian territory, was sold to the U.S. in 1867 for $7.2 million. Despite being harsh and remote, it's now a vital part of America, boasting the country's longest coastline, over 10,000 kilometers. Its strategic position and vast natural resources make it extremely important. Alaska's rugged climate, diverse wildlife, and complex history continue to shape its unique identity today. Can you believe it? There are islands that appear and disappear. Some islands in the Indian Ocean appear and vanish with changing tides. These ghost islands might last only hours or days before sinking again. Scientists are fascinated by how such unstable land masses form and vanish so quickly. Their brief existence challenges conventional definitions of islands and offers insight into Earth's constantly shifting waters, land masses, and delicate coastal ecosystems. Have you ever wondered if sand can turn into glass? Yes, sand can become glass when heated to over 1400 degrees Celsius. This ancient process, discovered in Egypt, melts silica into a clear, versatile material. Today, it's used for windows, phone screens, and more. From beach to building, the transformation of simple grains into transparent tools highlights human ingenuity and the powerful changes that high temperatures can bring to natural materials. How would you react if you found out that moving lakes exist in Kenya? In Kenya, certain salt lakes shift location due to rainfall, underground rivers, and tectonic movement. These wandering lakes disappear during dry seasons and reappear in different spots when rains return. This mobility creates constantly changing ecosystems that attract wildlife. The phenomenon showcases how dynamic natural forces shape landscapes in ways that challenge traditional ideas of geography and stability. Apple, the richest company in the world. As of April 2025, Apple's value hit a staggering $2.9 trillion, outpacing Microsoft and Saudi Aramco. Its innovations, from iPhones to services, revolutionize technology and shape consumer habits. Each product launch sparks global excitement. Apple doesn't just sell devices, it shapes lifestyles, economies, and future tech trends, proving how one company can hold such a massive influence across the entire world. Did you know that Earth is not a perfect sphere? Earth bulges at the equator and flattens at the poles due to its rotation. This shape, called a geoid, results from centrifugal force. The equator is about 40 kilometers wider than the pole-to-pole diameter. Though we can't see it from space photos, this subtle difference is a reminder of how even Earth's shape is influenced by dynamic physical forces. Why do skunks smell so bad? Skunks release a powerful odor from glands near their tails as a defense. The foul smell, rich in sulfur compounds, deters predators and can be detected from hundreds of meters away. Worse, it can linger on surfaces and in the air for days. This makes skunks surprisingly formidable for their size, small creatures armed with a natural weapon of stink. Cows have a phenomenal sense of smell. Cows can detect scents from nearly 4 miles away. Their sense of smell helps them locate water, food, and even recognize familiar members of their herd. This strong olfactory ability also allows them to detect danger early, making it essential for survival. It's yet another example of how farm animals possess extraordinary natural senses often underestimated by humans. Did you know that turtles can breathe through their butts? Yes, certain turtles like the Fitzroy River turtle use cloacal respiration. Their cloaca, typically used for waste and reproduction, can also absorb oxygen. This allows them to stay submerged for hours, even during cold seasons when they barely surface. It's a wild, effective survival trick that shows just how bizarre and diverse nature's adaptations can really be. Did you know that in the USA there is a monument known as the Four Corners? The Four Corners Monument marks where Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico meet. It's the only point in the US where 4 states touch. Tourists flock there to stand in all 4 at once. This geographical oddity is both a fun photo op and a study subject for geographers, symbolizing the quirks of map-making and border design in America. Why was Stonehenge really built? Stonehenge's true purpose remains a mystery. Some researchers believe it was an astronomical observatory aligned with solstices, while others think it served as a ritual or healing site. Its massive stones, transported from far away, reflect deep effort and intention. Despite centuries of research, Stonehenge still stands as one of history's most enigmatic and awe-inspiring ancient monuments. How iron buttocks help Samsung test phone durability. Samsung uses a robot shaped like human buttocks, wearing jeans, to test phone strength. The machine simulates the pressure phones endure when people sit with them in back pockets. It's a quirky but brilliant way to ensure durability in daily life. Thanks to iron buttocks, Samsung devices are built tough enough to survive the accidental sit test with style and strength. Why are soap bubbles always round? Soap bubbles are always round because a sphere is the most energy-efficient shape. Surface tension pulls equally in all directions, forming a perfect globe that minimizes surface area while enclosing volume. Although bubbles can form other shapes in confined spaces, once free, they revert to roundness. It's a simple yet elegant example of physics shaping even the most playful things. Why can the leaves of giant water lilies support a person's weight? The Amazonian Victoria water lily's leaves can grow over 3 meters wide and hold up to 70 kilograms. Their secret lies in a ribbed, lattice-like structure underneath that spreads out weight evenly. This natural engineering marvel not only keeps the leaves afloat, but also inspires architectural designs. It's nature's perfect blend of beauty, function, and structural efficiency. Did you know one lightning strike could toast 100,000 slices of bread? A single bolt of lightning can release over 1 billion joules of energy, enough to toast 100,000 slices of bread. That's nature's raw power in just one flash. It reminds us how tiny we are compared to Earth's forces. Though brief, lightning holds incredible energy, capable of destruction or awe-inspiring spectacle depending on where it lands and how it's harnessed. Can it be true that sharks never stop swimming, even when they sleep? Yes, many sharks must keep swimming constantly to breathe. Unlike fish with swim bladders, sharks rely on movement to push water over their gills. Some species rest one brain hemisphere at a time, allowing them to keep moving even while sleeping. It's a fascinating survival strategy that shows how different marine life can be from what we expect. There is a white giraffe in the world, and it's not a fairy tale. A rare white giraffe in Africa has a genetic condition called leucism, which causes its pale skin but leaves eye pigment intact. Unlike albinism, leucism makes animals appear ghostly but still healthy. To protect it from poachers, conservationists fitted it with a GPS tracker. Its unique color has made it a global symbol of wildlife rarity and vulnerability. Did you know that the oldest tattoo is over 5,000 years old? In 1991, researchers discovered Ötzi the Iceman in the Alps, a 5,300-year-old mummy with 61 tattoos. The markings, mostly simple lines and crosses, align with acupuncture points. This suggests they were used for healing rather than decoration. Ötzi's preserved body gave scientists new insights into ancient medicine, pain relief, and the surprising sophistication of prehistoric cultures in treating physical ailments. Did you know that margherita pizza was named after a queen? Margherita pizza, topped with tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil, was created in honor of Queen Margherita of Savoy in the 1880s. Its ingredients represent Italy's flag colors, red, white, and green. This pizza became a symbol of national pride and unity. More than a dish, it's a bite of history, linking royalty, patriotism, and the global love for Italian cuisine. And that's a wrap for today. But don't worry, that was just the tip of iceberg. For more jaw-dropping discoveries, check our other videos, and don't forget to subscribe us.